Have you ever thought about what happens to the worker who gets laid off? Could anything good come from that? When we hear about layoffs, we feel bad for the workers involved.
So many companies cutting jobs.
There were other layoffs announced today.
Over 1,668,000 people have been laid off.
To see real economic hardship, go to Youngstown, Ohio. It was knocked flat by layoffs in the steel industry.
Oh, it's devastating. You see, it's not just a matter of you lose 3,000, 30,000 steel workers. It's a matter of their whole extended family suddenly is hit. It's also a matter of the cafe across the street from the mill. There's a ripple effect.
It's true that at one point unemployment in Youngstown increased to 25%. Steelworker George O'Neill lost his job.
I said, they're tearing the mills down at blast furnaces. I said, everything's going. I said, they're never going to come back.
But the rarely told part of this story is that today there are more jobs in the Youngstown area than ever before.
Just going to Chicago.
George O'Neill now works for a company that makes packaging material.
One great big giant company moves out, maybe 3 or 4 little companies will move in, take up the slack for these people with these jobs.
Unemployment in Youngstown is now 5%.
The notion that there is low unemployment is a cover for the fact that people are actually worse off.
Because they're in lousy jobs now?
Yeah.
Well, some are, but most of the new jobs pay more than the old jobs they replaced, and most are a lot more pleasant.
Compared to the steel mill or a foundry, this is a snap. It's clean here. It's not hot here. The work's not heavy. It's fast. This is a breeze.
O'Neill's new job is one of 40 million created in America in the last 2 decades.
We recycle labor from unproductive uses to productive uses.
What do you say to the person who's just lost his job?
I say it hurts, but it's the source of America's strength. Europe won't tolerate that, and as a result, Europe is poor compared to America.
Europe tries very hard to protect jobs, yet it creates few new ones. Why would that be? Well, France, for example, to make life better for workers, requires that almost all employees be given 6 weeks vacation, paid parental leave, and makes it very hard to fire anyone. It sounds good, but the unintended consequence of the law is that employers are now reluctant to hire because new workers are so expensive and permanent. Unemployment in France is now over 11%. It's almost that high in Germany. It's 18% in Spain. That's 4 times America's rate. Many economists who once argued that we could learn from Europe, like James Galbraith, have now changed their minds.
There might be a moment for the Europeans to learn from us rather than for us to be studying them.